What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to the NFL show. And on this Monday morning, man, literally, I would say hours removed from both conference championship games, starting off with the AFC. The Kansas City Chiefs ended up pulling it off against the Titans, 35-24. I would say that the score is probably a lot closer than it looked. This game was essentially, I would say, over by about early fourth quarter. Titans came out, jumped on them early. They were only able to put up a good 17 points before the Chiefs started to storm back and put up so many points by the fourth quarter that the game was just out of reach. It was everything I kind of expected and more. The Titans put up a good fight, but in the end, the Chiefs were just too much on offense, and that defense has certainly come a long way from where it was earlier in the season, where they had a whole lot of struggles. But nonetheless, Chiefs pull it off, and they are off to Miami for the Super Bowl. And on the other side of the bracket, the 49ers pull it off against the Packers, 37-20. This game was done by halftime. The Packers had no chance. Essentially, the 49ers jumped out to a 27-0 lead at halftime and never looked back. They scored one touchdown in the third quarter, and then in the fourth quarter, all they needed to do was just let the defense keep the offense of the Packers out of the end zone and then just run out the clock. And essentially, they did it well. And Jimmy Garoppolo only threw for 77 yards, and I believe he only threw 6 passes. So, really, it was the running of Mozart that mainly carried him. Look, 220 yards, 4 touchdowns. He basically put the offense on his back and carried him the whole way, while Garoppolo didn't have to do too much throwing, which in turn allowed for the defense to do their thing and allow for the running game to carry the offense to victory. And with that being said, folks, essentially we have 2 weeks off. There are no games coming up this weekend. This weekend, all we have here is the All-Star game, the Pro Bowl, AFC, NFC. Nobody puts any serious effort into that. So, no point even previewing that. But, of course, the next time I will be putting out one of these videos, it'll be to preview the Super Bowl between the 49ers and the Chiefs, 6:30 on Sunday, February 2nd, in Miami, Florida. It's going to be a warm game, maybe a rainstorm, maybe a hurricane at the most, but who knows. But all I can say is it's going to be a good game at least. It's between literally 2 of the best teams in the league right now. No question about it. There's no fluke about it. These teams were not wild card teams. The only wild card team that really made it far was Tennessee. And they were 9-7 before they went on their run and started knocking off the Ravens and the Patriots. And, put up a okay fight against the Chiefs. Came out early to put up points, but, obviously in the end, the better team won. So these are truly the 2 best teams in the league, and to see who comes out on top in the end is going to be interesting. I'm certainly looking forward to it. It's going to be a great game. I'm just looking at it right now, the defenses are going to shine in this one, particularly the 49ers, because their defense is better. It's all going to be about whose defense can stop the offense, because both teams have a high-powered offense. The 49ers are mainly a running offense, whereas the Chiefs like to pass the ball, more so throw it in the air. They're getting better on the ground, though, but Pat Mahomes likes to sit back in the pocket and just throw the ball like he's Brett Favre. So it's going to be a great game. It's going to be a tale of 2 offenses and a tale of essentially whose defense can show up, because the Chiefs' defense can be really good when they show up, but when they don't, it can be terrible. The 49ers, even on their worst day, the defense still shows up and still keeps them in a good game. So we're going to see what's going to happen, though. But, folks, until then, enjoy the nice little mini break. I will be back the week of the Super Bowl is the next time I will be putting out another video on this. I will preview the Super Bowl. And then at the end of the Super Bowl, I am going to essentially have a bit of a postseason wrap-up in which I talk about all 32 teams and talk about what they need to do for the 2020 season in order to be successful. But until then, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for tuning in. Enjoy the nice little time off. Unfortunately, no real football next week, but at least the week after we got the Super Bowl. But until then, folks, I will see you all then, and enjoy your week.